Hi my RazDazzlers, welcome to my channel, hope you're all fabulous. And if you haven't been before, remember to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and the little bell to be notified of all my big jazz hand videos that I do. So in this video I'm going to be doing another loose women / razzle dazzle style, and I'm going to be chit chatting about the question, do actresses and actors have to be gay to play a gay person in a drama? For example, at the moment there's a drama called Gentleman Jack. I don't know if you guys have seen it at all. It's based on a kind of true story. Obviously some of it they probably have changed slightly, but it's from a diary that a woman had, and she kind of coded it and put it in her own language, and she was back in them days a lesbian, but that wasn't known to be called that name. That name came along a lot later, and basically she was called Gentleman Jack, and well, her name wasn't Gentleman Jack, but that's what people gave the title of, due to she basically more or less dressed up as a man most of the time. You could tell she was female, but she had a top hat on and she wore her hair very quite manly, was masculine, and she took on the roles of a lot of male things that in that time male people would do rather than female, and went about life in general more or less as a man, to be honest. And it's saying as well, do you think that you have to be gay, lesbian for you to take on a role as an actress or actor to be that part in that documentary or that film or whatever you want to say? I personally think if you're a good actress or actor, you don't need to be gay to take on that role, due to that's why you're acting. But because that is part of acting, I guess, you take on a role or something. Like for example, if you're doing a role of, I don't know, that you're a psycho in a thriller, doesn't mean that you have to be a psycho to be in that role as an actress or actor, does it really? So it doesn't really make sense. Like for the L word, everyone in the L word isn't a lesbian, are they? Or gay, or I'm sure loads of different categories out there of films and stuff where the actors play a gay part or lesbian part aren't gonna be gay. And I'm sure a lot of gay actors and actresses and lesbian actresses that go for parts, their roles aren't always going to be a lesbian role, are they? I mean, it'd be exactly the same. They're playing a straight person when they're not a straight person. So it's both the same. But going back to Gentleman Jack, it is a really cool drama. I think it's really clever how they've done it. I like how she looks at the camera now and then. They made it a bit of like comedy, how she looks at the camera and tries to interact with you, and it's a bit cheeky, to be honest, as well, how she is and how she acts to the camera. And it's really interesting because, like I say, back then there wasn't a kind of category you fit into being gay or lesbian at all. Basically it wasn't known about. I don't know if you've seen Chip and the Velvet, that's another one it reminds me of, where it wasn't known about that two women could be together because it was seen that they can't obviously have so-called proper intimacy. So men, I'm talking about male figures, did not see this as a relationship, woman and man together really. So they didn't see it as a category that would fit into. And in the programme so far, because I haven't watched it all yet, it's still on TV at the moment, they're showing a lot of times when she finds a partner and then a man comes along, wants to get married to her because the male authority of that time. Yeah, I find it really interesting. I don't know if you guys have seen this, and if you want to put anything in the discussion and talk about all this kind of thing, do put in the discussion box below, comment box, discussion box, same thing, and give it a thumbs up if you like this kind of video to let me know. And I'll see you guys later. And remember to subscribe to the channel, click on the subscribe box and ring the little bell so you can be notified of all my big jazz hand videos I do. See you guys later.